YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Shenzo Plays. It is day 4 of my subathon as the time of this recording. As you guys can see, we are down to 4 hours left. I actually pointed at the right spot this time. I hope you guys are proud of me. I almost never do it. Just ask literally anybody. And we're going to be continuing with Mario Odyssey. So Aaron Party gifted 5 subs, and as you can see down below, they got to spin the wheel, and Odyssey came up. So we're going to continue the playthrough, which is kind of cool. But yeah, thank you very much for watching YouTube. You guys know the drill by now. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and a comment on it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my content. There's a lot of it out there. And of course, that alarm bell if you want to get notified when my newest, I almost said latest, lutest, when my lutest video drops. No, that'll be on a different website, guys. No, when my newest video drops, hit that alarm bell and you'll get notified. Follow me on all my social media, and no, those other sites are not listed there yet. I haven't gotten that desperate yet. But thank you guys so much for watching YouTube, and thank you for dealing with me as I flub my way through this intro. I love you, and I'll see you guys on the other side, okay? Hey YouTube, welcome back. We are just about to get started here with some Odyssey. We're going to continue our playthrough. Or if you remember, we just made it to the Metro Kingdom, aka New Donk City, which means this video may get demonetized. So that is where we're at because of the Odyssey stuff. Raz says at this point I just nod my head. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Raz, we know you're sick of me. That's why we're playing Helldivers on Monday, assuming my subathon doesn't go that long, right? Raz is totally sick of me. Which is why he so generously spends his time with me every Monday, along with Mask and Obi and occasionally Yoshimanu and TechWiz. Playing Helldivers and stomping bugs. Crushing bots. Killing zombies, you know how it is. Alright. The bouquet was stolen. And the wall jump. Sounds good. We're catching up. We've caught up to the Bowser airship, everybody. You know, maybe being right next on the side next to where it has visible cannons isn't the smartest decision. I'm just saying. The Cloud Kingdom, Nimbus Arena. Alright, hang on. I gotta change my hat, and I think you do that in here. I think. Oh, I have a Digimon named after me? That's very sweet. Thank you, Silver. Teenage me would be so happy. Teenage and kid me would be so happy to have a Digimon named after me. That's very sweet. Thank you. Sorry, I had to get the classic Mario hat. The captain hat was fine, but it was kind of clashing with his overalls. And look, I'm not one to talk about style. I literally walk around in a freaking t-shirt and basketball shorts 90% of the time. So I have no, like, style cred whatsoever. But, you know, I'm just saying. Nothing beats the classics. Mario, I don't have time for you. I'm busy planning my wedding. Don't you know how stressful that is? Wait, her bouquet is piranha plants? Why does this hat have boxing gloves? That'll teach you. Behold my super hat of superness. Punch, 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 punch! There's two. Two in the rule of three. That's a lot of hats. Punch, 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 punch! Oof, he got me. Faked me out there. I admit, I wasn't expecting that. There we go. Alright, we've defeated Bowser. Clearly, that's the end of it, right? That's the end of the game? Only like 3 worlds? Remember what I said about parking on the side where he has literal visible cannons? Come on, Mario. Like, really? Like, that's just common sense, my guy. Like, what are you doing? We're in the Lost Kingdom. Where are we now? Oh no, the Odyssey is all busted up. We need some power moons to fix it. Let's get looking. Man, it would be really unfortunate if, It would be really, really unfortunate if there weren't any power moons in here, huh? How lost is it? Probably makes me look found. By comparison. That bastard just stole my hat! If it's lost, it's found. Where's my winning lotto ticket at? I don't know. I don't gamble for a reason, my guy. Oh, I can't even touch that guy. Ah, depth perception, my only weakness. I only buy when it's absurdly high, otherwise you just buy booze. Yeah, I don't gamble at all. That was unpleasant, rather pokey. I sure hope it doesn't happen again. Let's go collect some power moons. You gamble every hell dive with Raz. True. What I mean is I don't gamble with real money is probably the more accurate thing. Mostly because I haven't had the golden rule of gambling is only gamble what you can afford to lose. And I've never really been in a position where I can afford to lose money. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Honestly, every day you play Helldivers with Raz, it's a bit of a gamble. You know what's even more of a gamble, Mask? Playing Helldivers with Obi. And his turrets. We're all a gamble in Helldivers, true. A top or propeller pillar? Especially when I get enough for that Arc Thrower Guard Dog backpack. Hell yeah, there you go. Wow, I am absolutely shocked I didn't die there because I pressed the wrong button. I meant to jump, and I just barely made it. Oh, yep, that's what I was expecting to happen last time, so I only delayed the inevitable there. Alrighty, let's see. There's a moon up there. Alright, so let's go get that. I'm a little power moon, short and stout. I am inevitable. I wish I was inevitable. Actually, you know what I wish was inevitable? A job. That would be kind of nice. On a tree in the swamp. See, Silver, I can't even say that out loud, because I'm not even remotely curvy. I can get you a job, no problem? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for tomorrow. The fact that my, The fact that my, recruiter did not tell me I'm not moving forward, which would have been really easy to do, is probably the best sign. Fires the missile! Below the cliff's edge. Alright, gotta get a couple more. By a couple, I mean a lot. Ouch. Yeah, there's a lot of power moons in this game. Oh, I jumped a hair too early there. I'll have to try again. That's alright, though. Oof. Need to get back up there. Yeah, I figured that was the way in, inside the stone cage. Dang, didn't quite have the angle on that right. That's better. I did it, guys! That scream, though. Hey, look, we don't judge for the screams of our hat, okay? This is a judgment-free zone for screaming, like a scared little hat. All right, let's get this open, just in case. Figured there was one over here. Okay. There's one more metal we're missing here. Probably over there if I had to guess. Yeah, there it is. Hi, Captain Toad. Do you have something for me? Dropped by a giant bird, a different giant bird than my usual one. Been nice to rescue and quiet. Discovered a power moon for you. A power moon, so that's good. Thank you, Captain. Get some rest, Captain Toad.
Okay.
Bloody windmills followed. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Much appreciated. It's my first ever subathon. We've been going for 4 days for roughly 6 hours a day. Yesterday we went about 8, but in my defense, we had a very large raid. So I wanted to stay a bit longer. There we go. I'm like, it's got to be around here somewhere. But welcome on in, Bloody Windmill. So, let me just ask, are you bloody because you're full of corpses, or are you bloody because you caused the corpses? Or is there a third reason that I can't think of? You're a bloody windmill. And yes, for those that are not sure, I am in fact referencing the Cards Against Humanity card, a windmill full of corpses. Avoiding fuzzies inside the wall. Look, I'm very good at avoiding fuzzies. Except for when I'm playing Paper Mario, those bastards are all over me. Sorry, I need... Wow, I almost said I need your body, and I was like, nope, nope. That is, not an appropriate thing to say. Over the fuzzies, above the swamp. Look, as long as you get consent first, that's what matters. I thought there might be some coins up there. Alright, I need to get one of those guys again. Need to get one of the caterpillar dudes because... Oh, some purple coins down here. Might as well just collect what we can. Nope, that's not the guy we want. Oh, hey, look at that! There's a moon right there. I almost didn't catch that. Inside the Rising Stone Pillar. Alright, we have enough to repair the Odyssey, which is good. So we can go back anytime, and I might go back pretty quick. But I do want to get one more while I'm thinking about it. And for that, I need this guy. Peeking out from under the bridge. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of this place we haven't explored yet, but let's not do anything too crazy. We're going to advance on. I promised New Donk City, and we're going to get to New Donk City. The Odyssey's been repaired, but man, it needs a new paint job. Let's go! All right. Metro City, or Metro Kingdom, I should say, otherwise known as New Donk City. The Scourge on the Skyscraper. Look! Bowser's ship, let's go! I'm sorry, but I really don't have time to chat right now. I need to figure out a way to save my city. Things have been in utter chaos since that brutish monster showed up. And he has the nerve to be advertising his wedding all over New Donk City. A bit tasteless, if you ask me. So if you guys don't know, Pauline is the original person that Mario had to rescue in Mario versus in the original Donkey Kong game. Back when Mario was still known as Jumpman. Me heading to the city? Forget about it! There certainly are a lot of nasty bugs. I remember so many people were confused at the realistic looking people in this game, and they're like, well, what does that make Mario and Luigi then? Because they're still cartoony? Why did that not bother me until you said something? Because that was literally one of the biggest things of discussion when Odyssey first came out, it was like, why the fuck do Mario and Luigi look so different compared to the other humans in this game? And it's like, well, yeah, they do. Maybe being in the Magic Kingdom so long whenever Magic around changed him? It's possible, but yeah, it's just like I said, that's one of the things where they, That's one of the things that came up in this game a lot. Was, oh, how, yeah, I think in order to get that, I needed more Goombas to make my Goomba tower. But it's also Nintendo, so don't expect them to give, like, a detailed lore answer. You're not gonna get one. Alright. Got a Power Moon. But it was considered to be a very odd design choice, for sure. Because it's like... Alright, you already have, like, Mario and his entire cast, and they all look the same. Why do these human beings look different? And why do they look like they're from the 1920s New York? I mean, he even says, forget about it. Which is about the most New York thing they possibly could have done. I do like how the street lights are the question blocks, though. I thought that was very clever. Just cause a little bit of property damage over here. You know how it is. Time to go up the stairs. Going up the stairs and going down the stairs and going down the sideways stairs. That was a Family Guy cutaway. Yes, it was. I always said we're doomed. No one ever listens to me. Whoa, hey there, little man. You're not with that monster fella, are you? The whole stage looks pretty bleak, if you ask me, and even if you don't. Yeah, we noticed. Swaying in the breeze. Alrighty. Here we are in the new Donk City, City Hall interior.
Oh, yeah.
TechWiz, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Silver. Much appreciated. TechWiz, I don't know if you saw, but I did take 4th place in a Mario Party game. It was pretty touch and go. I was doing really well until Wario decided to chance time and give me his star. And then I had to count on bonus stars to bail me out. Luckily, it worked out, but it was a close shave. I did first try it, yep, by the skin of my teeth. To be fair, it was, like, it would have been pretty straightforward, but, if not for that chance time, I would have probably had it pretty easily. But, yeah. It was an experience. Yeah, so I'll be very honest with the 4th place thing. It was like all I had to do was throw the mini games. So, and then just make bad decisions. So, I think for the next time I do that, I'll probably have to like put in some rules about, you know, like, you can't throw, you have to try and get the star, that sort of thing. Because, like I said, if it wasn't for that chance time where Wario just happened to give me one of his stars, I would have been very easily in 4th place the whole game, no problem. But like I said, so next time I do something like that, I'll probably have to come up with some rules as to, you know, how to make it a little bit more challenging and difficult. But yeah, like, don't get me wrong, the easy CPUs made a lot of very dumb decisions. Banging on the bonus stars to bring in the wrenches. Yeah, so the problem is that with the bonus stars, I played Mario Party 1 on it, and those bonus stars, it's like you all kind of have to actively work towards them to get them. Coin star, minigame star, happening star. So, I definitely think next time, for that sort of task, I will absolutely have to add a little bit more spice and flavor to it. Alright, here we are on the City Hall rooftop. But still, it was a really good idea, TechWiz. It was very stressful because after I got the first star, it became, when Wario got that, it was like, oh, there really isn't a good way for me to lose from here. You know what I mean? Because it's like, alright, I have to do chance time or hope that the CPUs, you know, screw up somehow. You know, and bail me out type thing. Yeah, how do you get rid of a star? Exactly. So, that might be something to do in the future. Like, force a star. Like, start with a handicap, like, of 1 star and then try to lose. Something like that might be a good idea. So I'm kicking some ideas around. But yeah, it did end up being very stressful because I was saying, I'm like, man, how awful would it be if, like, Wario just gave me a star? And then it happened. I was like, oh no, I spoke it into existence! Oh. But yeah, so that's like the first idea I was thinking of. Is it's like, oh yeah, maybe we'll do that. Is like start off with like a 1-star handicap type thing, and then see if you can lose that way. But I do really like the idea, and I'm gonna try to come up with a way to make good content out of it. Not that that video wasn't good content, but I even said at the conclusion, it was like, the first, like, half was pretty boring, because all it was just me losing, like, all it was just me losing, minigames on purpose. But I do feel the rest of the video, like, once Wario gave me the star, it was like, oh no, you know what I mean? Which Mario Party was it that had the investing in the board spaces? Mario Party 2 and 3 both have that. Or, no, are you talking about the actual investment to get stars? I think that was Mario Party 6? Maybe 7? It was one of those two. It was 6 or 7. Yeah, like it was the real estate map, right? I think that was... I want to say that was 7, but I'm not 100% sure. It had the sun and the moon guys, and I think that was 7. But it was either 6 or 7. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, that's one of the GameCube ones. I imagine those will get added to the Switch at some point. But it'll probably take a couple months. Wii or Wii U? Well, the Mario Party 8 was on the Wii. That was the first one and on the Wii. And then 9 and 10 were both in the carts. So, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 were on the N64. 4, 5, 6, and 7 were on the GameCube. But if you're thinking it's around the time of the Wii, that's probably Mario Party 7. Let me Google it now that we beat that guy. Mario Party Real Estate map. Yeah, Koopa's Tycoon Town. Oh, that was Mario Party 8. I thought they did that in, I thought they did that in 7. But no, you were correct, TechWiz. It was 8 on the Wii. Yeah, with the cabana. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, no, you're correct. Koopa's Tycoon is the one with actual real estate investment. And that one was on 8. I totally forgot about that board. Alright, well, we got rid of that thing. Mayor Pauline is the bee's knees. I wonder what she's up to now after the most recent excitement. Good to see folks in the city looking chipper again. Secret girder tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the girder. Secret tunnel. Look at this view. I wish I had a camera. That board was the closest Mario Party has been to actual Monopoly, just as infuriating. So there is a Mario stock game that Hangtime played. I can't remember, but that one is basically Mario Party Monopoly. But I can't remember what it's called. I think it was only released on the GameCube. But yeah, so here's Cranky Avenue, Squawks Park, which is a nice, fun... Oh, fuck this in particular. So one of these moons requires 100 successful jump ropes. And every 5, it speeds up. Yep. That minigame is what caused me to stop playing this game. Right there, just so you know. Welcome to New Donk City, the Big Banana. No place like it. You know about the action guide, yeah? Enjoy your stay. Alright, so there's probably some place to plant those. I have to remember they're in the park. The monkey puns, oh yeah. Yep, it's the big banana instead of the big apple, exactly. Remotely captured car. You see what I mean about, like, you just possess people? It's kind of creepy in this stage. There's the crazy cap store. Yeah, this game made a lot of people question ethically some of the things about Mario. Like, what kind of human being is Mario? Is it really ethical to just, like, possess people with a talking cap? The fact that you can do this just super willy-nilly is very weird. Those sort of things, so... Who piled garbage on this? I don't know, it's just one of the many, many, many questions about the world of Mario that Nintendo will probably never answer. Oh, there goes the money. Nope. Feel the spirit of remote control on you. Step right in. Fun little Mario Kart reference here. Under 30 seconds, not bad. Slot Car Derby! No, this is way easier than Slot Car Derby. The trick is to not bump into stuff. Look, this guy's from Twitch chat, everybody. Look at him. He's so helpful. He's from Twitch chat. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, he's not, but, you know. But here's the thing. Am I wrong? Should have known you had to use your hat. Better question is, do you want to be right? Absolutely, TechWiz. Being right is the only thing I live for. You guys know this. I'm perfect. I never make any mistakes, ever. And I certainly never, ever admit when I'm wrong. I mean, we all know this. I am the least humble person on the planet. There's nothing but sheer ego. Yeah, Mario threw a punch and kick in Super Mario 64. Silver. He throws a punch and a kick in Super Mario 64. Yep. Sneaky devils. Technically, Mario punches whatever he jumps in the 2D platformers. That's also true. But yeah, just the very first game that popped in my head is like, does Mario punch? Yes, he does. He punches, Oh, I just ran off like a dummy. Yeah, the very first game I ever played, Super Mario 64, he does a 1-2 punch kick combo. He goes, yeah, wahoo! And he punches. It's great. Yep. Yeah, if you press the B button, he punches, and if you press the B button in succession, he'll do right, left, kick. Again, why would you build the city with just, you know, no guardrails? That seems like a really big safety hazard. I really think the mayor should probably be impeached. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Pauline as much as the next Mario fan, but it's like, come on. This is a very clear safety hazard. No guardrails? Just warning signs? Come on now. So, all of this, like, Silver, to answer your question, this is basically one giant building. Like, I agree, it doesn't make any freaking sense, but that's the theory behind Metro Cities. It's all just giant skyscrapers, including this giant plaza. It's like a giant building. But push through the crowd, push through the crowd. But yeah, it's like, come on. No building designer worth their salt wouldn't put, you know, like, guardrails on this sort of shit. You know what I mean? Oh, got another fire I need to check out. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Okay. Man, this city, this is the third fire today in this one city. The good news is the fire department's freaking on it. They've already contained the other two, which is good. This is where I do all my training. You do all your training where you can risk falling to your death? Impressive. Like that. Yep. Didn't time my jump well there. Oops. What an athlete! Look, what can I say? I'm the greatest. Vaulting up a high-rise. Someone said to do trapeze stuff on a building like that. Yeah, I would be dead. I would be completely and utterly dead. Like, D-E-D, dead. Alright, this here's the real deal, he says. And here's the other thing that's so crazy about this. Mario is wearing gloves. Like, I just want to mention that right now. Like, gloves that I don't even know how good his grip is, quite frankly. Like, we don't need... These aren't like gymnastic gloves, you know, for all we know. He's just doing all this shit, wearing his ordinary white gloves that he's used for all of his plumbing jobs. Which is just wild. Almost as wild as how he's managed to keep his gloves clean the whole time. Yeah, they must be magical gloves, right? Because... otherwise, what the hell, man? We are collecting quite a lot of, stars, though, without even, like, really trying. So that's kind of nice. Alright, I was checking to see if there was a second one. We already have it, so... Alrighty. Right now, nobody gets in here but the building inspector. It's obvious from the getup you're wearing, you're not an inspector. So if I got construction hat Mario, I could get in. On today's episode of Mario, Mario impersonates a building inspector. Will he get caught? Is he violating several state and city laws? Probably, but find out next time. Captain Toad, I just want to tell you for the record, what are you doing out here, and why are you making me come out here? All these big buildings everywhere, I got curious to see what was inside one. Turns out there was a power moon in there. Hope you like it. Thank you, Toad. The fact that Captain Toad has taken off, like, as a concept, makes me very happy. Especially because it was kind of like a joke from, Galaxy. Come with me and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. Nice one, Silver. Nice. Is OSHA even a thing in this world? Probably not, honestly. OSHA's barely a thing in our world right now. Hey-oh! Sorry, too real. My bad. Could you just imagine, for a second? Yeah, it's Yosha. There you go, Silver. Hell yeah, it's Yosha. Yoshi's in charge of building code violations. That's his day job when he's not getting abandoned by Mario to fall into an endless pit. Sounds about right. Could you just imagine? You're at a cafe, sitting with your, like, laptop computer and your 1920s attire and you know, vocabulary, and some tiny, red-wearing man in overalls just starts jumping on top of your shader. Like, can you believe that? I mean, he is a good boy, and his name in Japanese means good luck. True. But, no, nevertheless, I don't think Yoshi, who has never had any sort of formal training, to my knowledge, should be a building inspector. Then again, I also don't think Mario should be a doctor, but, you know, here we are. Oh, no, you're good, Aaron. I will decline it. Also, hello, Aaron. I'm glad you made it back in time to witness some Odyssey. Alright, guys, you ready to get my video demonetized?
Hi.
New Donk City really means the world to me. I just can't thank you enough for all your help, Mario. You really must join us for our upcoming festival. I'd love to show my gratitude to both you and the city with a surprise. Do you think you'd find me 4 backup musicians so I could do a small musical number? Something simple? Yes, indeed. Even over the rhythm of the city, I heard you two talking. Been a while since I was able to be part of the city's festival. Been a long while. You shall have me. You tell the big lady that it'll be my pleasure to join her on stage. Rosalina? You said the big lady, right? I'm assuming she means the canonically 7-foot-tall Rosalina. I know he means the mayor, but still. Like, in the world of Mario, and you refer to the big lady, my first thought is Rosalina, not Pauline. No offense, Pauline. Like, come on, I can't be the only one, right? These power moons are a great source of urban energy. The local musicians sure seem to enjoy street performing. Seeing it trash like this kind of makes me feel kind of bad for it, but only kinda. What's with the serious face, pal? Wait a sec. Yeah, I heard about you, little man. You're on a musical mission for the mayor, that right? Don't sweat it. Say no more. For all that she's done for this city, I'm down. You thought of the fat lady at the end of the opera? Fair. I mean, you know what they say. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. Alright, there's 2 more flags I think I gotta get. Or 2 more things to access, rather, but we can do that later. Let's go find the other musician. One is over here. And then I think the other guy's on a rooftop somewhere, if I remember correctly. Hey, what's up, friend? You looking to score an autographs? Hey, I heard about you. You're going around getting musicians to play with the mayor for the festival. I got that right? Well, for the gig rates the mayor pays, I'm definitely in. And, you know, civic pride, new Donk for life, and all that, too. Look, I relate, man. You gotta get paid. We got the guitarist. Alright, we gotta find what rooftop this guy's on. If I remember, that's where he is. I think we found everybody else that I was looking for. Let's see. Yep, there he is. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Hey, pal, give me a ride. Thank you. Collect the coins while I can find them. Yeah, that's where another one of the nuts goes. Kinda cheated to get this one. But You know what they say. You gots to do what you gots to do. Now, there should be a way back up here. I might have to go all the way around again. Alright, and there's some purple coins as well I gotta get. There we go. Up. Bonk. Fall damage. Wait, yep, no fall damage. Alright, I'm getting asked a question here, so I may have to respond for a second. Oh, okay, apparently you just can't do that. Alright, let me just respond to this real quick. Yeah, let's go back up and, let's see. Alright, hang on. Sorry. YouTube, can you give me 1 second? Tanner wants to get some food, rightfully so, and I need to answer a couple questions, so hang tight, okay? Hey YouTube, welcome back. My dog has been fed, so let's get that last musician and move on to the next stage in New Donk City, because we can't do New Donk City and not get, you know, and not do the musical number. I did promise we're gonna demonetize this video. So we're gonna demonetize this video, damn it. But alright, now I know we can't do the jumpy thingy, so we just gotta go around and call it good. But there we are. Alright, here we go. Here's the last musician. You one looking for cats to play with the mayor? You are. You tell the mayor anytime, any place, I wouldn't miss our festival for the world. And there we go. Got another moon. Alright, that's all the musicians we need. Thanks. I'm amazed at your persistence. You should consider running for public office. Now I just need to figure out this other problem. See, the underground power plant seems to be out of commission. We need that thing to supply power to the festival. I don't suppose you're familiar with underground work, are you? Always another catch. Well, I promised we'll do this. So we gotta go underground. I believe there was a taxi blocking it earlier. Should be good now, though. Whoa, how'd you do that? Yeah, lady, I am the plumber. Most famous plumber in video games. Alright, here we go. Oh. Hang on. Before we do that, It usually hides something. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything. I was checking to see if they had the purple coins there, but it does not look like that is the case. Yeah, they're always really sneaky with these purple coins. Oh, there was still a little bit of poison there, I guess? Ouch. Great, now I get to do this whole thing again. All right. Oh, come on. Depth perception got me again, huh? Damn it, man. I'll get it eventually, guys. There we go. I did it, guys, finally. Wanted to get a first-hand look at the problem down near the power plant. Looks like that monster's friends need to be taught a new Donk lesson. There we go. We got it. I really need to get my phone fixed. It's really struggling to connect to the charger nowadays. Well done! Time to fire it up! Alright, here we go, guys. Hope y'all are ready. Thank you, Mara. Now that you've powered up the city, it's time for the festival to begin. Finally kick off the festival in style and power, shall we? Oh, hey, would you like to participate in the festival? It's right up your alley.
Yes. Oh.
Great to know you'll do us proud. Let's go. A traditional festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new Donk City Festival, a celebration of the history of our city. And now, to get things started, her honor, Mayor Pauline.
Here we go, off the rails. Did you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew.
Jump, man, jump!
Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon. This great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me. Yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And in the dark clouds of this world, spit and shout and cheer, 'cause I'll be
Man, I'm not doing very good. I've already taken a bunch of damage.
Let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this song. Let's do the Odyssey. Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. Return of the path, find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you move side to side. They're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short of joy, don't break us down, forget that. You're still a one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your strap. Jumping into town. This rhythm is
Bye, DK. Thank you again, Mara. I'm dedicating this festival to you. We couldn't have done it without your help. Please accept this as a gift. Alright, guys. New Donk City. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, and I think, on that note, that's a pretty good place to stop. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I apologize for the interruptions today. But yeah, worth it. I think we did a good job. So, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please consider checking out my other videos. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your support. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is when you're watching this. But thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!